For those of you that love collecting coins, I'm sure y'all was over there at the Philadelphia Mint beating the door down today because they printed their last penny yesterday. Here's the news story for those that want to hear it. Are you sad about it? Here's the coverage. Let's take a look.
Penny pinching has a whole new meaning, and that's because after 230 years, we are finally saying goodbye to the penny. The penny has been officially retired. It's truly a historic moment. I'm going to show you the pennies that we're talking about right here. These were the final pennies that were struck this afternoon in Philadelphia at the U.S. Mint here in the city of brotherly love. 5 final pennies, truly the end of an era. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this process happened and also why the Trump administration decided to do this. First, the reasoning. Basically, the Trump administration says that the American taxpayers have been shortchanged. They said that it's actually costing triple the amount to make the penny than it did a decade ago, but of course the use and demand of pennies has since plummeted. So they said they're hoping to, by stopping to mint them, save taxpayers over $50 million a year. But it hasn't been all without challenge, because retailers are now faced with trying to decide what exactly they're going to do here. The penny's passing by right now, thank you, sir. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do when it comes to exact change. Are they going to round up to the nearest nickel? Are they going to round down to the nearest nickel? A lot of challenges and things to still iron out. But the administration wants to be clear. Pennies, still legal tender. Do not throw them out. You can still spend them. You can still roll them up and collect them.
On the face, it sounds good. I can understand everything that was just said. But there are pros and cons to everything, ladies and gentlemen. The penny is gone. There's nothing you can do about it. And I'm going to give you some of the pros first. It is going to save taxpayers money because for every penny, it costs about 3 to 4 cents to make. This is going to reduce logistic nightmares from shipping, counting, rolling, handling near worthless coins. It's going to fix that. It's starting to align with mostly the digital community. And folks, I can tell you right now, back in the day when people used to barter and trade gold for services, when paper money came on the scene, I know some people was complaining about that. Then when checks came on the scene, I know people was complaining about the paper money. And now that we're in the digital era, I know there are a lot of folks out there who are mad that we're moving to a point where eventually we're probably not even going to have to use money. We might get to the point where we can put in a contact lens and it's going to exchange digital money by you just opening an eye and it doing your rectal scan because something is going to be connected to that. So those are some of the upsides. Now, let me read to you guys the downsides. Rounding rules for cash purchases could be very slightly disadvantaged. Heavy cash users, if not regulated clearly. So basically, people, if you use cash and you go to the store, and something is like, I don't know, $2.52. What you gonna do? Do you think the store is gonna take that 2-penny hit? Absolutely not. They're not gonna round it down to 250. They're gonna round it to 255. And if you don't got 5 cents, they might even round it up to $1. Small businesses can't take that hit. The hit is gonna have to come to you, and the average consumer is already hurting. So that's gonna be a downside. Cultural and sentimental loss, and some disruption to penny-based charities and campaigns. Yeah, that could be a loss. It could hurt, but I don't think it's going to hurt as much as what is going to be felt by small businesses having to make a business decision. Are you going to round it up or are you going to round it down to help the consumer? Folks, they're going to have to round it up. Maybe they'll start out rounding down, but they're eventually going to have to round up. Now, you guys might not know it, but it is illegal to take pennies and melt them down for the metal. And so those of you that have hoards of pennies, I would say keep hoarding them because eventually this could appreciate, especially if you get pennies from this last year. If you're someone who has the first penny from, I think it was 1776, you've got pennies from that era or any time within that first 10 years, or if you're someone who has pennies from this last year, it's definitely going to be worth more than 1 cent. It's probably going to get up to 10 cents. And so if you got a bunch of them, just save them, roll them up, pass them down to your kids. And one day when we're not using money at all, physical money, it'll be worth a whole lot. So, folks, that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Please follow me on all my platforms. TikTok. I've got a Twitter. Got an Instagram. Got a YouTube. Follow me at all these locations. Stay up to date on what I'm doing. Follow me for my movie reviews. And until that next Sexy as Hell video, your boy is out. But I'm not out until I let y'all hear my girl, Jasmine Crockett.
Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body.